Hmm. Okay, guys, we're live, and this is our first time on YouTube. What we're going to be doing is fielding questions, as well as upselling our most recent items that you can get on PayPal and now Venmo. Okay, so Venmo has been upped onto gjohns.com. So we got Venmo at F Garrett dash Johnson. Okay. And then it looks like we have 7 people watching right now. Go ahead and plug in your questions when need be, and we'll get them answered. But today we're going to talk about reputation management, where we go to one of your accounts that you tell us to go to. And what we do is plug your most recent posts with comments, okay, and likes. All right. And then the best thing to do after that is to screenshot it. Okay. And then you got yourself a post or a story. Okay. And again, it's up for how do you say, that's up for evolution as well, because that can change depending on what you need done when we're managing your reputation on the account that you see fit. Okay. So if anyone follows the Instagram, guys, we just went live on Johnson FG. It's called Johnson FG, and that's one of our Instagrams. And we've been pushing that one recently as of today, because there's 7 separate Instagram accounts, and they are in multiple countries, and we're going hammer. All right. Want to remind everybody about Reddit. Okay, that is such a strong tool to be used in order to go viral on the internet, and it's a grind. I mean, we got everybody, all these millennials competing with each other, and it's an everyday thing. Thousands of views at a time, or tens of thousands views at a time, and then when you really start killing, 100,000 views at a time. And for the people here that are already viral or trying to go viral, we know that it's a daily grind. Okay, getting our message out, which is the primary concern, and then of course selling curriculum, which leads us to our next point. We are selling curriculum and curricula, and we're here now. We're going to check for questions. Hold on one second. One sec. Let's check for questions. Give us 1 second, please. We're going to get these in 1 sec. Guys, this is our first live on YouTube. On YouTube, this is our first live. So let us give us 1 second. Give us 1 sec, please. We're going to check for these questions on the messenger. Ready? Huh. All right. Oh, okay. We got comments. Oh, there we go. Oh, we got Thick and Chunky Show here, and again, Thick and Chunky Show. That's my high school buddy from Beaverton High School, and he does fast food reviews, which is the most American thing ever, as well as food truck reviews, and that's kind of a cultural thing we have here in Portland, Oregon. We lead the planet in food trucks, and he goes around and he introduces himself, and he does reviews, and they all feel him. So that's my high school buddy, and it's fun to watch him build his subscribers on YouTube, because he only started about 20 months ago, and he's already up to 700 subscribers. Unless it's 800 now. It's been a minute since we've checked, but and that's an accomplishment, to go from 0 subscribers to 700 in a matter of less than 2 years. And because YouTube is a grind to get followers and subscribers. And so yeah, killing the game on YouTube, as well as kicking ass here in Portland. And that's what's most important, because in the state of Oregon, that's where we're from, and so we know everybody, especially a dude like me that went to 2 high schools and 3 colleges. So we know everybody in a state of 3.5 million people. So again, that's Thick and Chunky Show. And yeah. Anyway, we got All right, we know all these. Okay, yeah, Yoku, we know you. A cat, Mad Spy, we know you. Yep, yep. D Wergus, yep, we know you guys. Let's see. Uh, is is a cartoon? Is this all right? Mad Spy says he says my girlfriend is a cartoon. That's funny. That's Mad Spy. Let's see. Now we got dude's name is Fried Coach. All right. Considering the purchase of a curriculum, what does that entail? What's the time frame? How flexible is it scheduling else? So, Fried Coach. All right, let's get the first question answered. He says, considering the purchase of a curriculum, okay, that would put you in one of the April squadrons. And a squadron is a group of upsells that goes out to the people that purchase curriculum either that day or that week, depending on the time frame that we're selling. And that would put you in one of the April squadrons. And that means that you'll be receiving the curriculum via email attachment. Okay, you receive the email via email attachment. So in the PayPal or the Venmo, make sure that you specify your email and the curriculum that you're buying, or apparel. If you're getting apparel, make sure you specify that. And then in that case, you're going to need to specify the necktie, the neck size or neck type, the neck type, the sleeve length, the color, the size, and the gender. Okay, and that's for the apparel. So, what's the time frame? That's again, we're still on Fried Coach. He says, what's the time frame? Well, that day. That day. Now, a lot of times we're away from the database, because they are sent out by humans. All the curricula is sent out by humans, and there are times when we're just away from the database. So it might come at the night in the nighttime, and but either way, it'll be that day because we get back within the 24-hour period every time. So, ready? And then again, this is Fried Coach. He has a lot of questions. He says, how flexible is it scheduling else? Other things, we just Johnce at Gmail, and you schedule anything you want. And whether it requires a flight time or room and board, you schedule it, and then we respond. And again, it's humans. Very little of our operation is automated. It's humans responding, humans sending things out. So thank you for those questions. Those are good advice. Those are good advices, man. So D Wergus, he says, any diet advice, G? All right, that's funny. Man, the funny thing is my major was health education. And so we could do that, but there's so many diet experts out there, we'll leave it to them. But that's D Wergus that said that. And one question, sir. How do you keep in top form? Okay, Riley Peltier. Riley Peltier. He says, how do you keep in top form? Well, honestly, you guys are looking at me in medium form right now. We've yet to achieve top form. This is medium. So that's for Riley Peltier. All right. Thank you for that question. You're looking at us. We're in medium. All right. Top form would be much more devastating. But thank you for that question, Riley Peltier. So, D Werga says Pacific Wonderland. That's funny. That's funny. Pacific Wonderland. Okay. So, yeah, man, that's funny. Pacific Wonderland is real. Oregon is sometimes got to count my blessings because Oregon is a good place. Pacific Wonderland, and that's D Wergas. Okay. D Wergas and Riley Peltier says G. Thank you. J Paget. J Paget. Okay, hey guys, everybody listen. J Paget. He says Barbara Mejia just had a kid. That yours? Man, the odds that is my kid is so slim, borderline impossible. Okay. But yeah, saw that. Definitely saw that on Facebook. So, Barbara Mejia had a kid, and that's, man, what a fine ass girl that is. That's a fine ass girl. Damn. So, she had a little baby. Puts her off. Does that take her off the market? That's a question. So, let's go with Jay Paget. Thanks for asking that. Yeah, fine ass girl. Ready? How did your dad not mess his back up on that cow? Oh, we got fried coach. He's back again. He says, "How did your dad not?" Guys, you guys remember my dad? He was my dad was feeling himself. Okay, my dad was lifting it. We were lifting the couch, me and my cousin, and then my sister was filming. Basic surveillance and whatnot. So my sister was filming, and then my dad was feeling himself, and he got underneath the couch when me and my cousin were lifting it, and he was using his back. My dad was using his back to lift it. It was one of the funniest things ever. A 67-year-old dude getting up underneath of a heavy ass couch and trying to help the two millennials lift it. That was so funny. But yeah, my dad was in there feeling himself. That was so funny. Fried Coach, thank you for bringing that up. Ready? Okay, D. Wergas says, good point. G, stay clean. Okay. Stay clean. Guy, time out. D. Wergas. All right. He says, stay clean. Guys, be clean, right? When you wake up clean, right? Like, so that's, yeah, be clean, right? So it's from the inside out. Ready? Joe England. What's going on, G? Joe England, what's up though from Detroit? Hey, Detroit. Hey, they go hard. Detroit is rough. We met a dude recently from Detroit out here in Beaverton, and he went really hard. Detroit, we met a couple dudes from Detroit actually. Okay, yeah, Detroit, they go hard out there, and it's rough. Okay, that's a place we need to visit out just to see it. Man, they go way harder than maybe some Oregon people. They go, but yeah. But anyway, Joe England, thank you. Ready? We got Balloon. He says, have you ever dribbled a ball so hard that it exploded? Have you ever dribbled a ball so hard that it exploded? Not yet. Not yet, but thanks for asking. Ready? Balloon. Okay. That's Balloon. Ready? Next question. Balloon. William Girardi. We know him for sure. Do you like Sam Hyde? We know the name. Guys, we know that name here at gjohnce.com. We definitely know Sam Hyde. But as far as his personality, or her, is that a her or a him? But we know the name. So William Girardi, thank you. Penne 2006 is witnessing G history here. Yeah, this is history. This is the first. You know what, guys? Yeah, this is the first YouTube live. And if you screenshot it and put it on Instagram, at least like maybe tag us and let us know so we can just see it, right? Because it is the first live. The first live on YouTube, and that is history. So yeah, ready. Okay, we got Curly Q 101 says Johnce, huge fan. Thank you. Joe England says clean 24/7 all day. Real deal. Ready. Okay, 24/7. That's Joe England. And then Ganja Beard 5,000 says, yo, G, visit Ty. Oh yeah, for sure. What's the deal with the basketball barn? Is that your own private training area? Guys, the basketball barn is Super Handles. And if you have Google, go ahead and Google Super Handles. You can get your free trial today. It's free to opt in at Super Handles. And again, that's my college buddy. Now, we played against each other in high school. Me and Super Handles played against each other, and he was a devastating basketball player. And guys, that was a devastating basketball player, Super Handles. If you want to Google him, he does basketball workouts for people all around the planet. And he is kicking ass. He started when he was 19. And that's why he's kicking ass so frequently now and so hard, all day, every day. He is killing on the internet. And again, that's Super Handles, and that is his barn. And if you have time, stop by his Instagram, Super Handles Instagram, and just say hey, we saw the first ever G Johnce live on YouTube, and just let him know, because we're in cahoots all day. And again, that's my buddy, and he's an inspiration because that boy kicks ass on the internet, and he has haters, okay, and copycats. There's people that copy him all over the internet. American trainers, they go make a living based on what they've learned from him. And that's what's funny to see is people copying his style and making money being them, but yet they want to be him. And again, very proud to know that dude because very few people can kick ass at that rate on the internet, and he's one of them. So, long answer to your question, that is Super Handles Barn, my college buddy, and a dude we played against in high school. So here in the state of Oregon. So let's go to the next question, guys. We appreciate the questions. First of all, hold on, time out. We appreciate these questions, guys, because not only are they thoughtful, they're just high aptitude. A lot of them are high aptitude questions, and you can tell we have a lot of college grads in our audience. And again, if you've been to Instagram, you know that you remember the function we did, American College Grads, where you send in your headshot, and then we try to get girls underneath to be tagged underneath the picture. So we American College Grads, you send your pick in, right, with your university on the bottom, and we try to tag the finest girls that we know underneath the picture. Again, because sometimes smart dudes get less girls than they should, right? Because girls go for cool guys, right? So girls are going for cool guys. But most of the guys here at gjohnce.com are smart guys. And let's be honest, sometimes girls opt for cool guys. And so to circle the wagon, American College Grads is so that we can get college grads out there with their name and headshot, name of their university and headshot, and then we can tag fine girls underneath the photo. And guys, that was very successful. That was back in February. And so again, what led us to that? It was a long roundabout answer to one of the last questions. In fact, let's go look it up. You know what? We must have got on a tangent right there. But anyway, that was American College Grads. And we want to emphasize how the high aptitude of the people here at gjohnce.com. I mean, some of the questions are so fun to answer because you can tell it's coming from a really high functioning American male. 9 times out of 10 American male. Now we got some dudes from New Zealand, England, Canada, maybe South Africa, but English speaking country males for the most part. So anyway, let's go to the next question. Ganja Beard, thank you. Ganja Beard 5000, thank you for that. And ready, Unbecant says, hey G, big fan. Can you say Gmail Vivo for me? I would really appreciate it. Gmail Vivo. Okay. Is that a joke? All right. Guys, if you're playing jokes on me, all right. Time out. If you guys are playing jokes on me, you got to think about everything that has already happened to lead up to gjohnce.com. So little internet jokes. We had a dude use my headshot on Facebook with some graphic images, and it was like, well, bro, is that like a little game? Or like, guys, think about how brutal life already is. And so if you're playing little internet jokes, that's like, anyway, laughable maybe. But all right, so now Unbecant, if that's a joke, let us know. And if not, then maybe clarify. So let's go to EJ Crossman. EJ Crossman. Garrett, I just want to tell you I'm a huge fan. Thank you. You know what? Hey guys, thank you. And we appreciate things like that because, and if the Thick and Chunky show, Corey Styles is still watching, we know how much pushback you get. Even Super Handles too, right? Super Handles knows. We know how much pushback you get when you decide to do something. Anyone that's performing is going to get some pushback. And so EJ Crossman, that's why we appreciate that one right there. So chances are you're American. If you're not, go ahead and put your country in there just so we know. But EJ Crossman, thank you. Ready? Fried Coach, he's back. Fried Coach is back, ready. How long does it take you to produce your high quality vids? Guys, the videos are raw. Fried Coach, hey, bro, hold on, man. The videos are raw footage. That's what makes them surveillance. Okay, so the production is zero. Guys, those go from the video onto the internet. That's raw footage. Okay. But again, thanks for clearing that up, Fried Coach. Ready? Let's get the next one. Fried Coach says Sam hides a girl. Okay. All right. Ready. Craig Ackerman says, Yee! History. Yep. Damn Skippy. This is history, man. This is history, bro. First ever live. We got viewers. We got some viewers. Hey, you guys, we got some viewers. Okay. So this is fun, right? We're gonna have to do this more often. But and the thing is, we initially came here just to tell people about the Venmo. The Venmo is F Garrett dash Johnson. And that's why we wanted to come here and do this live. But now that it's so interactive, this has changed the game. And yeah, so let's go with A Cat says mixtape when. Guys, we've had the mixtape out for a minute. You can get that. Just PayPal $16 to gjohnce at Gmail, and say what you need, right? Say what you need. And then we email the mixtape to you. And that's been out for a minute. And that's A Cat with that question. Ready? William Girardi says, LOL, Sam is a guy. Was wondering if you had taken any inspiration from him. Huge fan. Your videos are genius. Well, William Girardi, Sam Hyde, we do know the name, but again, we're going to have to Google or check who that is, whether they leave comments. If they leave comments, we'll have to check. But now, William Girardi says the videos are genius. Guys, the videos just kick ass, okay? And we're out here going harder than anybody. And in the United States, it's a gauntlet. It is a gauntlet, and that's what causes people to emerge. That's what causes the Bill Gates and the Steve Jobs and the LeBron James. And even though Justin Bieber is Canadian, that's still North America. But it produces some phenomenal. It produces mavens. Okay, the United States, because it's so rough. Just to even go to the grocery store, you have to deal with contention, and the USA is brutal, man. It's like being inside of a movie, man. And yeah, so that's why. So it's easy to make videos that kick ass. Or sorry, to supply videos, okay, because they are raw and they're going straight onto the internet. So that's really William Girardi, and we know his name for sure. Now we got EJ Crossman. Where do you find the subjects for your video? Guys, all right. You know what? Listen, this is EJ Crossman. The subjects, that's the everyday, that's just daily life. Like guys, that is, those are standard Americans. And when we're outside the USA, those are standard humans. And they could be our coworkers, they could be our friends, they could be outside of coworkers and friends. What else is there? I guess when strangers try to test you, right? It could be strangers. So there are strangers in those videos now that we think about it. So yeah, those are just regular people, right? And they get on camera whether they like it or not. So, and chances are it gets back to them. They see it, right? They see themselves online. So that's what's funny, right? So James T says, caught this one live. Boom. Lost 10 says, saw it live. Ready. D-Ware, guys. Super handles. Remain an apt operator. Yep, that's for sure. Ready. Phone's broke. Ooh, whose phone is broke? One sec. Hold on 1 second. We lost our, hold on, we're finding our spot where we were. 1 second. What's that, guys? All right, yeah. Super handles remain an apt operator. Yeah, big video. Phone's broke. Missing the Insta feed. Saw it live on YouTube though. That's big video that says that. Thank you. Jay Paget working Beaverton. When are we doing lunch? Oh, Jay Paget, are you really from Beaverton? What high school did you go to? Jay Paget. Okay. James T. And he's got them super handles. Yep. Yeah. Beaverton, Oregon. Let's have lunch. Okay. Craig Ackerman, are you really from Beaverton? Okay. Good. Good, guys. Ready? Let's go. Fried Coach says, you say this is the first YouTube live. Will there be others? Will it be a regular thing? If so, that shit would be so clean. It'd make a bubble bath great app. Yep. Yep. Okay. So we're going to do more, especially because this is so frequented. Guys, we got 21 people here, but there was as many as 30 earlier. So because this is thriving so hard, of course, we'll do more. This is thriving maybe harder than the Instagram, maybe harder than the Instagram lives. Okay, ready, James T. How can one land a meeting with the master of the curriculum? Well, that might be an appearance fee, unless you're at a high school. At a high school, we'll come there for free. We'll come to a high school for free. But guys, if it's grown ass adults, that's an appearance fee, man. Now there are exceptions. There's exceptions. So you can email and we can find an avenue. But realistically, to just come around some Americans, that's gonna be an appearance fee, and that's where life turns real, guys. The world is so rough. I mean, if in a perfect world you could just come around and say hey to people, but it's a little rougher than that. So appearances, they actually cost money, unless you're a high school student. Okay, if you're a high school kid, talk to administration, bring us in, and we'll talk for a half hour straight. And then for the kids, yeah, but for adults, guys, that falls on the appearance fee scale. And so ready, let's go. Curly Q 101. I recently graduated college, so I'm making the first moves. What were your first moves after college? Oh, okay. Curly Q 101 went to work at the high school that at Southridge High School, dealing with autistic kids and behavioral kids. So that was my first job out of college, and then after that, went to Korea and started teaching English. And yeah, that's when real life started, and it was a eye-opening experience. And they forget to tell you that high school and college, how brutal life is going to be when you finish school. They forget to tell you that. But yeah, anyway, what college did you go to? Curly Q 101. Craig Ackerman says a job. Why do people shake hands? Whoa. Hey, you guys see Craig Ackerman? He says, why do people shake hands? We'll have to look into that. That's a good question, because that's international. That's outside the United States. People shake hands. Why? Oh my gosh. Craig Ackerman, thank you for that one. Ready? Okay, we got Unbecant. Unbecant. He says, gee, it isn't a joke. I'm a gigantic fan. You're the realest 24. Oh, yeah, we are real. That's for sure. That's real. So, Unbecant, thank you. Ready? Saizuno Pomp says, do you play Guild Wars 2? That sounds like a video game. Last video game we played was Madden, and that was in like 2008. Last video game we played. So JH, I love you. I love you, G. Thanks for the inspiration. You're welcome, JH. Thank you. Now we got the Thick and Chunky show. He says, yep, that's real. Yeah, and again, that's my high school buddy. So EJ Crossman says, all American G, Portland raised. We got Portland people here. Wow. Okay. Good deal. EJ Crossman, thank you for that. Ready? Zyphos. I'm a huge fan, and I've introduced my friends to you. Wondering if you could tell us more about the curriculum. Guys, which one? I mean, guys, we've been doing it. So gjohnce.com started in 2014, and then the first curriculum was in 016, and since then we've been describing it as thoroughly as possible. And in fact, that's what we're doing here. So there comes a point where you just got to spend that money. You just got to buy one. But again, I mean, the people that have not bought into have not enrolled in the undergrad, that's fun because again, the surveillance is fire. So if you're just here for that, then that's fine. But I mean, the curriculum, guys, we talk about it every day on whether it's on Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, or of course Reddit, which is the secret to all of our marketing, because that's what got us on the map is Reddit. And man, wow, Reddit, guys, we got to hit Reddit. Reddit, it's mandatory. And we got Year of Luigi and Big Snides, and they're the guys that started that group. And it's very, very important that we facilitate it, because we got a bunch of introverts over there on Reddit typing on the keyboard, and they're important. That's 50% of the population right there on Reddit, the English speaking population. So again, that's Zyphos. Tell us more about the curriculum. That's why we're here, and so if you have a specific question, we'll get that answered. But yeah, we've been pushing that since 016. And again, we started in 014. We started the Johnce.com in 4.5 years ago. So ready. Ricky Bobby says, are you fly enough? Getting flyer, bro. Yeah, Ricky Bobby, ready. Gump Boy says, G. EJ Crossman. EJ Crossman says, dude, you're so wise. That's funny. All right, man. Hold on, man. 1 second. Guys, we lost track. Sometimes the questions come in and we have to scroll back down. So give us a sec, guys. Hold on. Okay. EJ Crossman says, dude, you're so wise. That's funny. Okay. Ricky Bobby, Kieran Marshall, we know that name. And then Fried Coach says, sorry for so many questions. Just hyped to ask, after being a fan for over a year, what's the next stage of your approach? Are you open to the opportunity to work with the other dependable creators? Of course. In fact, we're recruiting. We're recruiting other capable Portland and Oregon dudes. And when we leave when we leave the country, we recruit outside the country when we leave the country. So the next stage, guys, it's day by day and it's impromptu. So the next stage, I mean, who can predict what's going to happen? Because it is impromptu. So Timothy Vermeesh says, give a summary of the curriculum. Well, again, which one, guys? It's been 016. If we could summarize it right here, then it would be too brief to sell. If you could summarize it like that, it would be too brief to sell. But we do sell it. And again, you can ask questions, or you can enroll in the curriculum. Again, join one of the April squadrons. And that's it. And that's Timothy Vermeersch. Ready, Kieran Marshall. We know that name. Garrett, without giving too much of the curricula, what's the first step to college-age males can take to be clean? Guys, that it's for sale. Again, that's Kieran Marshall. We know that name, but that is for sale. And that's how it goes. The surveillance is free. The surveillance is free. And but the curricula costs money. The public appearances, they cost money. And that's real life. So yeah, Brother Smooth says, can you give a summary of the curriculum? All right, guys, we've been making we've been putting videos on the internet for years now. So if you have a specific question, you go ahead and get that typed in. But let's go to Ganja Beard 5000. What's your favorite thing to have for lunch? McDonald's. That is easy. McDonald's is the best restaurant on the planet. Okay. This is Josh. He says, "What's up, my man? How's it hanging?" It's good, bro. We're good, bro. We got. You know what? We got a lot of we got a lot of participation, and that is one of the most important things in a live video. That's one of the most important things there are. So, ready? Let's go with next one. Hold on, one sec, guys. One sec. Ready? Let's go. What do your appearance fees start at? So for 1 hour, it's 2,000 US dollars. But for a walkthrough, that's debatable, right? That's we can discuss that in Johnce at Gmail. And if you need a walkthrough, and if you need everything to pause for a few seconds, if you want to see it in real life, that's the other thing. See everyone pause in the United States inside of a building. If you want to see that, then we can talk about a walkthrough. And that's Jay Paget. Ready? Ricky Bobby says, "How shall we live?" More specific. We need a more specific question than that, Ricky Bobby. Ready? Oh, West Virginia. Hey, you guys, Curly Q 101 went to West Virginia. They got some of the finest Instagram models ever. That's Erica Fontaine. That's Shania Ray. They got some fine girls at West Virginia University. Wow. What are the odds that the girls like that would go to one school? I mean, goodness gracious. Ready? Nick Camus says, "That's BS. You didn't come to my high school." Well, then arrange it, Nick Camus. You gotta arrange it, bro. You have to arrange it, Nick Camus. That's funny. Okay. That's funny. Ready? All right, we got FUCC boy. Ready? G, you said you taught English in Korea. Do you speak Korean? Very little. Very little. Guys, it's hard to speak Korean. Man. Bones Jackson. Any advice specific for Iowan males? Gonna have to Google that one. We gotta Google that. So that's Bones Jackson. Ready? What's your favorite pizza topping? Johnce, pepperoni supreme, maybe supreme pepperoni. Ready? Let's go to the next one. Hey G, thanks for the answer. Tuning in from Republic of Mulvania. Biggest fan. You're the realest man on the planet. My whole village sometime too. Oh wow, Riley Peltier. Thank you for that one, man. Ready? Danny Phantom says G Johnce worldwide. We are. Yeah. G Johnce is worldwide. Spread very thin. We're spread thin, but time to go harder. Yeah. So ready. Let's go. You know what, guys? We gotta scroll back because when the questions come in, hold on. We gotta scroll. Give us a sec. Hold on. Big fan from Liechtenstein. Okay. Thank you, John's Tags. Yeah, thank you for that one. Ready? Bones Jackson, are there any other avenues in which you make your money besides the curriculum? Super handles, perhaps? Well, yeah, we make money at Super Handles. That's my buddy. We go around the country teaching basketball. Okay, and it generates revenue. Okay, and then obviously we leave the country every year and go teach English. So yeah, definitely. And that's Bones Jackson. Ready? Catch up, Johnce. Do you think formal education is important considering how many learning and networking opportunities there are online? Discipline. That's a good question. We got Ketchup Johnce. Is formal education mandatory? And it probably because you're around like-minded individuals, and so probably. But unless you are the biggest introvert ever and you can just teach yourself. But otherwise, if you're any sort of an extrovert or even partial extrovert, then yeah, you need a formal education to be around other like-minded individuals and hear people speak in person. But again, some people can learn by themselves, and they are very strong introverts, and they will probably be close to millionaires or very successful. So that's Ketchup Johnce with a great question. Okay, ready? Xiphos. Meant to ask about the current work on the curriculum, if anything new is planned. Well, yeah, bro, every day, guys, and this is Xiphos. Guys, every day we're trying to put out stuff. We go out into the American public, the gauntlet, the United States, and we see what's going on. And so, yes, new stuff all the time, man. And again, you can check things out on Instagram. So that's where we post the most stuff on Instagram. Johnson FG is the one that we're trying to do right now. Johnson FG. We're trying to push that one as hard as possible right now. And again, if any of you guys are on Reddit, we're trying to push that as well, because that's run by two dudes that are not inside of Johnce. They're external. They're outside of Johnce.com. That's Big Snides and Year of Luigi. They run that, and those dudes are. We haven't met. We have yet to meet them. We'll meet them one day, right? We'll meet them eventually, but until then, they're the ones that have built that, and they built that, right? And so it's very important that we facilitate it. So let's go with anything new planned and stuff like that. Xiphos, thank you. Kieran Marshall, we know him. Garrett, previous videos in the background. There's a YouTube play button displayed in the background. Can you elaborate? Yeah, YouTube play buttons happen when you get 100,000 subscribers. So that's what that is. Ready? You are the single most stupid. Oh, we. Okay, guys, we got a hate. There's a hater in here. Now, this is what's funny, guys, because we got all right. So if you guys can you guys see the comments? Yes or no? Because we can see them. We can see them here. We can see them. So, but if you guys can see them, try to find this comment. It says, "You are the single most stupid arsehole ever." Now, guys, here's the thing about that. There's and again, there's so much hate inside the United States that, like, when a person goes hard on the internet like that, it's kind of funny, because the real world is worse. So, all right, so we got the one. Everything's been positive until this dude, and we're 42 minutes in to this live. So we got a lightweight hater in here, and that's fine. But guys, what can you do on the internet that hasn't already been done to a person in real life? And so think about that. Think about how brutal the world is. The world is so rough, and then for a dude to type some things on the internet, that's funny. Okay, so anyway, hey. That's funny. And now here's the thing. All right, one more thing about the hate. Guys, when we started gjohns.com in 2014, our own friends and family regressed. Okay, they repelled. And at the sight of someone doing something so fire, right? It repelled even the people that are closest to us. And that is way rougher than a person typing something on the internet. Gjohns.com has lost us friendships. It has repelled family members. All because of what seems to be basic jealousy, or just fear, basic fear, and or American contention, whatever you call it. But our own friends and family members have regressed and repelled. So anyway, that's a long response to this. His name is Wintermute. All right. So thanks for subscribing, funny ass dude. Ready? Fried Coach is back. All right. Let's see here. 1 second. Oh, we got to scroll back. Hold on. Any successful testimonials for those who have been through how to be clean for males? Is there an equivalent for women? Same age group range would be make a dope anniversary gift, guys. The female curriculum, most notable is how to get engaged. And again, we know that because we're males and we have to propose. So we know what it takes to get engaged if you are female. So that's the most noteworthy curriculum for females. Let's see here. Let me adjust this camera. One sec, guys. Hold on. Okay. Ready. Okay. Wedgie Time says, who's your nemesis, Johnce? We have zero nemesis. We have zero. Now, if you ask people around the state of Oregon, they would probably have an opinion about G. Johnce, and as they should. It's kicking so much ass that they should have an opinion. But who can compete with gjohnce.com? Think about that, guys. There's 22 people watching. Think about this. What kind of American can compete with gjohnce.com? International surveillance, as well as an apparel shipped free inside the United States, and a diverse curriculum. Who can compete with that? So as far as nemesis go, zero. I mean, it's laughable. American adults are like our children. We walk out into the public, they're like our kids, right? They need approval from us. Okay, they're looking to us. American adults are looking to us like guppies, like right? That's an American adult when they see us. So nemesis, zero. Guys, there's no competition. There's zero American adults that can challenge us, physically or sexually or interpersonally. Okay, so great question, and that's from Wedgie Time. Reggie Time, ready? Nick Camus. Can you give a? All right, Nick Camus wants a shout out to Dilly. All right, good work. Yeah. Hey, hold on. Winter Mute is back. Winter Mute is back. You guys, if you can scroll, if you can see the comments, look at Winter Mute, and look what he just typed. It was funny. It's funny, but that's funny. Ready? Okay. Now here's the funny thing. We might even know Winter Mute. He might be an Oregon dude. He might have went to high school with us. So it's funny. That's funny. But at least he got his shot out. So ready? AJ Shanahan says, his life experience more valuable than educational experiences? Yeah, it is. Yeah, but barely, because education is so important. Education is important, but life is more important. So, AJ Shanahan, thank you for that. Ready? Curly Q says, that's so cool that you know about West Virginia, finest ladies around. On the topic of W of U, what do you think about our basketball team? Ooh, we still got to see him play. And that's Curly Q 101. We still need to see him play. All we know is about the Instagram models. The Instagram models at West Virginia are phenomenal. Okay, so West Virginia women. Okay, whew. Thank you, West Virginia. Curly Q 101. Ready? Ketchup Johnce says, yes, we can see the comments. Okay, thank you. Making sure that you guys can see the comments, because some of them are pretty funny. All right, ready? Cody Wilson says, prostitutes, players, and pimps. Hey, that's real. That's Cody Wilson. Guys, look at Cody Wilson. He says prostitutes, players, and pimps. That's real. Okay, thank you, Cody Wilson, for that. Ready? JH says lightweight. Okay. Riley Peltier says, okay. Riley Peltier, thank you. All right, Justin Charnell. We know Justin Charnell. We're friends with him on LinkedIn. Johnson for life, baby. I'm okay. Justin Charnell, thank you. Ready? Next comment. Let's go. Oh, timeout. Guys, sometimes when comments come in, it skips to the bottom. So hold on. Let us scroll. Hold on. Okay. Okay, Justin Charnel. He says, let's link up and make some curriculum. We can talk. We can talk about that. That's for sure. Um, hmm. Yeah. All right, man. Fried Coach says, was there ever a point when you weren't clean? Been pretty clean for a minute. That's a tough one. We gotta wait for that one. That's a tough one, guys, because you're evaluating yourself, even as a kid. So again, that's Fried Coach. That's tough. Yeah, that's difficult. Tough to evaluate. We got to come back to that. Size on Pump says, "Do you like New Blue Blood or Platter from Jeff?" Okay, we got to Google both of those. Okay, ready? Justin Charnel says, "I appreciate you pronouncing my last name correctly." Hey, that's how it goes. So, guys, we've been on 51 minutes now. Another question: why is basketball a noble game? Oh, basketball goes hard. Some of the best athletes on the planet. Yeah. So, hey, guys, 51 minutes. Think about that. 51 minutes live. So, thank you for tuning in and thank you for typing questions. And we got one that just came in asking for a shout out. Dilly says, "Can you shout out my boy Kyler?" Uh, Man, guys, that's funny. Shot each other out. Guys, time out. Shot each other out. Okay. So if you want a shout out, and this goes for Instagram and YouTube and anything. If you want a shout out, shot yourself out, shot your friend out, because you're asking me to shout other people out. Uh So, I mean, let's see here. Hold on. He says, "Can you shout out my boy Kyler?" Guys, you shut him out. Dude, put in your own work. Okay. So, that's funny though. Ready? Thinking Chunky Show is back. Yep. All right. Ready? The first modern vids is on your YouTube channel with the Real Work series. Yeah. Have you ever thought about bringing the long form interview style back? Yeah. Yeah. We've thought about that. Curly Q 101. We've thought about that. So, Uh, yeah. Ready? Riley Peltier says, "Love the stream, G. Maybe coach got too many questions." That's funny. Hey, that's funny. Okay, so Riley Peltier says, maybe coach got too many questions. Unfair. Bro, he's just going real hard. Coach is going really hard. So that's how it goes. Henry Orange says, "Has your dad read any of the curricula?" He's read zero of them. In fact, my dad tries to ignore them. My dad, the original Johnce, okay, that's Greg Johnson, my dad. The original Johnce does his hardest uh, to ignore the curricula, which is so funny. But anyway, now he does watch the videos though. But as far as reading the curricula, he takes a pass on that, which is fine. So curricula. Are you influenced by MDE? We gotta Google that. So ready? That's probably a son. Henry Orange. That's probably okay. Maybe. So we got Donnie Two Sav. All right. Thank you for that question. Now we're 54 minutes in. So in summary, guys, please go to the Reddit, guys, and please one more thing. Hold on. Dilly says, "Why there's so many different women in your videos, guys? A bunch of fine women. We're trying to get more. So, a bunch of fine ass girls in videos. That's strength. Okay, good work. Good question. But yeah, so Fried Coach says, have a good one, G Johnce. Okay, thank you. Ready? Let's see here. Again, Reddit, and please participate, because that's an external group. Okay, that is run by people outside of gjohnce.com, Big Snides and Year of Luigi. And now, if you guys, we would like to make sure that we focus on in Reddit. Hold on, G Johnce, the commander of the. Yep, yeah. Where can I buy? Okay, Dilly, you can buy that at gjohnce at Gmail. Just go ahead and PayPal, and then type what you need: the neck style, V-neck, crew neck, sleeve length, color, size, gender, and then your address, and go ahead and PayPal to Gmail. Now, Ready Curly Q, did you have any female help with the female oriented curricula, or was it okay? Do you ship international? Yeah, guys, we ship international, but it costs money. It costs money to ship international. It costs like $20 just to ship something to Canada. It's unreal. But so we got to charge shipping outside the USA. So Henry Orange says, what kind of international surveillance have you conducted? Guys, you can go to gjohnce.com, you can go to YouTube, you can go to Instagram and see all of it 100%. Okay, and that's for Henry Orange. Ready? Justin Charnell says, keep it tight, baby. That's funny. That happened to me in the 9th grade in the mall. But anyway, we were talking about Reddit. And guys, make sure, try to share inside of gender-related Reddit subreddits or American-related subreddits, because that's our focus here at gjohnce.com. We focus on American males. And so again, in the subreddit or outside the subreddit, try to find other subreddits that are focused on gender-specific situations or American-specific interactions or situations. Okay, and that's on Reddit. Again, we're pushing that hard because that is a heck of a community. And now, that being said, hold on, our phone is ringing, and this is guys, this is live. That's Sean Morgan. Literally, guys, this is serious. This is in fact, look, it's Sean Morgan, Cafe Go Oregon. We're gonna give him a call as soon as we're done with this live. That's Sean Morgan, Cafe Go Oregon. He is an Oregon entrepreneur and also my high school classmate, and Southridge High School class of 2001. And he is out here kicking ass in Oregon the same way Thick and Chunky Show is, the same way that Super Handles is. And it's fun to watch, guys. Oregon entrepreneurs kicking ass. Now, what we're talking about, Reddit. Yeah, so we got the G Johnce subreddit, which is almost mandatory to subscribe to. And then, guys, can we make sure, timeout, can we make sure that we participate inside of the gender-specific subreddits and the American-specific subreddits? Because we are trying to focus on things that we participate in at gjohnce.com. And, guys, we're pushing the Instagram, JohnsonFG. Okay, that's the one we're pushing lately. And that is... that's where you can find reputation management, which is what we put out today, and where we post comments on your most recent posts, as well as today we're going to follow you also, but that's only today. That's a little promo, and so we'll have to check after we're done here. We're going to have to check and see who has applied for that. And again, if you buy a curriculum, you get involved in the squadron, in the April squadron, and that's a group of people that have also bought. And so you get to email people that have also participated in the undergrad. And yeah, so that's what we're here upselling today. And it just so happened to take an hour. Now, during that explanation, we got some comments. So let's get to these very quickly before we sign off. There's nothing about your website. About the clothes or what, Henry Orange? You can email us, gjohnce@gmail, Henry Orange. Ready? Ketchup Johnce. What is the price? Long sleeve G shirt for males. It's Ketchup Johnce. It's $200 US. Free shipping inside the US. Okay. One sec, guys. We're scrolling. Hold on. Fodcom says Fodcom says, G, where can I send this animation I made for you? Email, fax, telegram. G Johnson, Gmail. Okay, Fodcom, thank you for that. Donald Bloodworth, we know that name. We know that name for sure. He says IG Baddies 2020 sneak peek. We're still collecting those, Donald. Donald Bloodworth. We're still collecting the Instagram models for qualifying Instagram models for the annual G Johnce. So, but we know the name. That's Donald Bloodworth. So, guys, 1 hour, a 1 hour live, our first time. This is our first YouTube live. Okay. And it lasted an hour. Think about how strong that is. Guys, we appreciate all the questions. Okay. And we'd like everyone to go visit the Reddit as well as Johnson FG on Instagram. Okay. And we're here upselling the most recent product called Reputation Management, where we go and put comments on your most recent Instagram posts or Facebook, whatever you tell us to do. So let's go ahead and get going. IG Baddies, what's your opinion on the culture of a girls in the modern day woman? Okay, more specific, Dilly. All right, let it go down the history books. Ready? Okay. Yeah, guys. All right, man. Thanks a lot, guys. We'll see everyone later. And we're gonna go live on Instagram. So if you have Instagram, probably Portland, Oregon Lifestyle on Instagram. Ready? See ya.